first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this dough girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller. Right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing this morning? It's currently 55 degrees, but today is going to be in the 70s, and sometime part of the afternoon it'll be in the 80s. I'm looking forward to that one. Well, let's see who was first in the chat today. That was Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Glenn. How are you doing? Good to see you. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And yep, it's Tuesday, and I am happy to be here. So glad to see y'all this morning again. Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. Did not get my notification this morning. Interesting. Land Shark Picker, hello, good morning, and welcome, Craig. Hashtag not Glenn. Randy, with that one, you might want to, and this is what I've done in the past, I have unsubscribed, resubscribed, and hit the all notifications. It works sometimes. It's just, that's a YouTube thing. Mark and Mike, hello, good morning, and welcome. And y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Mark and Mike yet of Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, see if you are still subscribed to their channel. As we all know, you might think you might be subscribed to somebody, you just don't know until you check. And the reason I'm asking you to check is because they are 13 away from their 1K mark. So check and see if you're subscribed to them and make sure it's still there. And follow them. They got a lot of things. Today, they're doing the Friends Selling with Friends today. So check it out. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Anna Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Nora, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Mark, I still didn't get a chance to watch your videos yet because I was busy yesterday. I got a lot done yesterday. And again this morning. Yeah, I was up at 2:11 this morning. Well, I got in the office at 2:11, but I woke up at 1:57. It's like, coffee time. So, yep. Forest Finds, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing all the way in Australia? Welcome. Good to see y'all, Randy. Everybody saying hello. And Todd, hello, good morning, and welcome. That's right. Tacos. I don't eat that stuff. But yeah, that's what they say. Today's Taco Tuesday. I don't know about you, but this doughboy is getting some rocket fuel coffee. Asia Dancer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. If you hit subscribe twice, it will fix it. Okay, yeah. Okay, we know what that happens. Twice, you're not done. You ain't there. Wildflower, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Yarn again. Teresa, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Pam, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? And there's Jennifer already dropping them links. And that's the link today for Friends Selling with Friends. It is on Mark and Mike's channel today. Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. And the next month it'll be on Janine's. They do co-host and rotate each month. Andrew, hello, good morning, and welcome. And there's their link if you would check it out and see if you are still subscribed. Today's calendar event is as follows. If you ever want to check out the community calendar, it is down in the community post area. You will see that the calendar is open for all to see. But if you need to put your name on that calendar, you do need to reach out to me or leave a comment in that community tab where the link is for the calendar, because it is open to all to see. And it could be anything from any show you do on a regular basis, like Regina. I don't have you on my calendar, and I know you do something every Wednesday. So I would love for you to leave me a comment and add you to the calendar. Don't you do something about a hump day on Wednesdays, something like that? So if y'all would, leave me a note, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar, because that's everybody to see it. And it's every day of the week. Every time that somebody says they want to be put on the calendar, I do add them to the calendar, or if there's any changes. So today's first at 9 o'clock after this show is Queen City Picker Tom. At 10 o'clock, you have Stacey May Catitudes with the Crafters Retreat. 11 o'clock every Tuesday is Ella, Save Here First. Sales from the Sunshine State. And then at 11 o'clock is the Buddha Chick Rita doing her First Thing First, which is her daily devotions and her Bible study reading. And if you missed yesterday, she did a snack sale. I caught a little bit of it before bingo last night. I had to get out of there because there was so much good stuff, but I got to stay away from that kind of stuff. Then 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his Ship a Show to Mark, that is. Ship a Show. Then at 12 o'clock, you have two hip chicks, Dawn and Mary, go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock noon. And then at 1 o'clock, actually, I believe they start at 12:45, is Friends Selling with Friends, and that is on Mark and Mike's channel, Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. And then at 2 o'clock is Southern Vintage with Gina. I always get that wrong. Then 3 o'clock is Red Road doing her live auction. At 3:30 is Buying Space, where Buying Space does an unboxing every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And every now and then sneaks one in on the weekends and or on Wednesdays at 3:30. Check it out. Then at 5 o'clock every Tuesday and Wednesday is Nails Jamie B doing her live auction from Canada. And then at 6 o'clock is Dawn's channel with friends. At 6 o'clock is Ladies Night, Colleen OG Lyons live tonight. And then at 6 o'clock, you have Steph sells stuff by the seashore. And then at 6:30 is Janine's a solo sale. At 6:30 is Auctions with Friends. You might want to make sure you are following them with the text messaging service. That way you will know when they go live and whose channel they are on each night, Tuesday through Friday as of right now. And then at 6:30 is Jeff Crumpler doing his live sale. Back at 7 o'clock is Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary, but they go live on their Whatnot, where it's all about vinyl. You get to listen to the vinyl records while they play it. If there's a bid, they keep it going until the end of the vinyl is played. And then if there's no bids, they stop it at the midpoint. Wonderful. I love it. I love it when I can catch it. 8 o'clock is Southern Bella doing Bargains by Bella. 8 o'clock is also Caucasian Sasquatch. Also at 8 o'clock is the Nurse Flipper Cat. She goes live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all the times I am giving you is Eastern Standard Time. Also at 8 o'clock, you have Treasure Scavengers live auction. At 9 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC with her Twister Tuesday. And then at 10 o'clock is Vintage Viking Treasures Becky. So if you did not hear your channel and you have a special event, please let me know by going down in the community tab and leave me a post of a message or a comment, or you can email me, Facebook message me, or Instagram, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar. I don't know. I haven't seen her yet. When I hear ship show, I might think of something. I know that's why I say that the way I do. Mark. So yeah, Regina, if you would, let me know your time schedules for your shows, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar because I don't have you on there. Her name is just Bella, not Bell. I don't know why I always heard her say Bella. What was the name of the show again? Where it's at? Bargains by Bell. I always said Bella. Well, thank you for correcting me on that one. I always said Bella. I don't know why I thought it was her name. Let's see. If you ever sell on YouTube and items get 0 bids, I break it. Yeah, we know you love breaking stuff. Flip flops and lollipops. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And there's Regina's link to her channel. Check it out. I need to try to stay up on a Wednesday, but it's not easy for me. Yeah, I know. I catch it all the time. So I always get confused if it's Bell or Bella. But there is no A, so you're correct. It's Bell. So I always want to put that E at the end of her name. So if anybody has any questions about reselling, feel free to ask away in the chat. Also, don't forget this Thursday, I will be on with Ella, Save Here First at 1 o'clock on her auction. As well as I will be, as far as I know, I got an email. The Laura's etc. was going to have a crafting auction this weekend, this Saturday. but she has been under the weather, not feeling well, and so she's going to postpone it till June. So as far as I know, that's the latest I've gotten from her, was that it's definitely going to be next month. But she's not feeling well. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers, as well as Carol. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Also, Papa J. Evidently, I saw on Facebook where yesterday he had another surgery and everything went well. But for his recovery, please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And anybody else who needs prayers. Let's see here. Yesterday, I finished. I don't know if y'all saw it on Facebook. I have been working on a wall hanging quilted item for a customer of mine, a friend of mine, and placed an order. And I did post it on Facebook. Yesterday, it's Sunday, I cut it all in the pieces that I needed, put it together on my creation wall. And then yesterday I sewed it up, and it's all sewed, ready to go on my quilting machine. And that took me 2 hours. So that's not too bad. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. So I'll go ahead and see let me see if I can pull it up, because I did post it yesterday. And then I got to make 4 microwave bowls, koozies, and 2 pot holders. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I got to go here. Well, good morning, love. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. All right, here it is. It is posted on the Facebook page. I did finish sewing it yesterday. I just got to put it together, front, back, and batting on the quilting machine. And that's what it is. I wonder if I can enlarge. Yeah, I can. There we go. And it's with farm animals, goats, cows, chickens, roosters, scarecrows, corn, you name it. The little doggies, all the different animals here. So now I just got to take it and put it together, front and back, and put a binding on it. And it'll be done. And also the little hangers that go on the top. That's just one of many that I do on wall hangers, wall hangings. Good morning, everyone. Hope Taco Tuesday. Hope everyone has it. Yeah, I don't eat that stuff. I don't like heartburn. Because that's what happens if I eat it. So I stay away from it. Make a Monopoly board quilt, Johnny. That would be a little bit more harder than, unless I have the squares, like the actual what's it called again? I'm thinking of it. There's a word for it. I can't remember the name of it. Because I don't think it'd have to be a kit that you purchase. Because the blocks itself would have to be already made to be able to sew something like that. But I don't think they have any like that. Because some of the stuff you got to watch for because of the copyright. On just like some stuff that you can't list on different platforms is a lot to do with a copyright. I know if you do anything with like Disney, you cannot put it on any official websites when it comes to quilts. I know that, or any type of fabric that is copyrighted, especially when it comes from these big companies. But that would make a great quilt, a wall hanging. But again, I don't know if they would have any kits for that, because that's something you would have to have on like all the board squares and stuff. It wouldn't be so bad, but that'll be a lot of work. But you'd probably have to do embroidery with it too, or the appliques is what I'm thinking of. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Well, keep safe driving. If anybody has any questions on reselling, please feel free to ask away in the chat. There was something I wanted to see on the, I got one yesterday. E-commerce bites. If anybody has not yet downloaded that and subscribed to it, definitely do so. There's always a lot of great things there. Something to do with Etsy. This came in yesterday for me, I believe. Was this yesterday? Yep, yesterday. Etsy is to update policies and expand enforcements. What? Let's see. Etsy is going to review the updates of its marketplace policies in adult content, hate, violence, and off-platform transactions. But that's all no-no-nos. If it vows to expand its non-homemade enforcement this year, well, I thought they always had to be homemade. In a post on Wednesday, Etsy says that if they know it is frustrating for both buyers and sellers when they're seeing items that are just not following the handmade policies, and expanding on how to improve enforcements from last year, including introducing a new metrics called VVR. Etsy says that they're going to be reducing the visibility of items that don't belong on the marketplace, continuing to be the top priority of the company, categorizing the home handmade policy so that it clearly what can and cannot be sold on Etsy will be among the actions that they will take. It also explains on how when your listing is flagged by our automatic control potential violated our policies, it remains active but not appears in search results, recommending the order to give you a specialized time to review your listings. Our team will be determined if it should be removed. Etsy will be making visible again if you are approved. The reviews process typically takes 24 to 48 hours. Violation view rate is what that means. So evidently they're going to get strict on the homemade items. But I didn't, again, there's a lot of stuff on Etsy that shouldn't be there. Let's see. Anna Marie says panels. Yes, that's it. Panels. That's the word I was thinking of. Mark, that's what it is. Panels. I knew it was a word for it. When quilting, you got to have those panels, which makes it a lot easier. Like in the quilt I made, you'll see there's 3 of them that looks like they're the same, but they're different little pictures. Those were in parts of a panel to make that quilt. And that's what I would have to find. Who's your stacker? Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And also saw Love come in. Love, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I might have said hello already. All right, let's see what else they are saying here. Sellers say Mercari cash out fees is unpredicted. I just leave my money there. Let's see. I am reaching out to regarding the article of new Mercari fee structures. What this article does not include is the new fees for sellers. For a regular deposit that takes 5 days, Mercari now charges $2. For instance, at the fees of $3, I've never known of any gig works or selling platform that doesn't have a free way to cash out. Doesn't have a free way to cash out. eBay will cash out at no charge up on to a daily. And I don't know if y'all got on eBay, speaking of them talking about comparing to eBay. This week, I got a note, this weekend actually, I got a notification on email and a messaging on eBay about 3 instant pays within the 30 minutes. Has anybody did that before? Because I saw it come in this weekend on my eBay Messenger. I just do regular transactions. Let's see. Poshmark has also a cash out to PayPal instantly for less than $1. Even Uber, after all, they're comparing it to all these other companies. So evidently, they're still complaining about the fees and having to take your money out of eBay, Etsy. I mean, Mercari. So, and it looks like that's about it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Online sellers catch. Let's see. It is harder to call the USPS service decisions to keep packaging shipping rates unchanged. Good news in July, since it's only in recent years that the sellers have had to deal with 2 rate hikes this year. USPS has already raised the cost of shipping a package via USPS Priority and Ground Vantage by over 5%. On July the 14th, the price of a stamp will rise by 5 cents from 68 cents to 73 cents, and an increase of 7.4%. And media mail rate will increase by an average nearly 10%. That is only for domestic service. Friday, they announced the coverage competition services that includes some bad news along with the good news. There will be no price increase for USPS Ground Advantage, Priority Mail, or Priority Mail Express. USPS is seeking an average of 25% price hike for a higher volume shipper to enter packages of a regional delivery through its parcel selective services. So again, it's going up again in July. What's new? It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So that's where I get all my information from when it comes to that. It's called e-commerce Bite. It's a newsletter that comes out. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do so. Hetty, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I use the eBay Instant Pay if you need faster. Yeah, I just whatever. I do. Gate City Paul, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Long time no see. There's Forest Finds link, y'all. Check it out. Let's see. Just made a stamp. Make a stamp $1 and stuff. Yeah, the Forever stamps. I'm still using my Forever stamps I had in 2016. Yeah, I'm almost done with those. They keep going up with them, but they still use them, so that's good for me. Each time they're increasing it. Yeah, you're right about that. But they're going to be raising it up, of course. Also, don't forget the 27th. Yep. Nope. Wrong month today. Yeah, the 27th is Memorial Day, so there won't be no mail that day. That is that's a federal day, holiday. Will be no mail, banks will be closed, all that good stuff. Let me make sure I am still subscribed to you, Paul. How have you been, Paul? I need to make sure I'm still subscribed to you. And yes, I am. Yeah, I got to catch up on you. Some videos I see. You've been busy putting out videos. Got to check it out. All right, well, let's get into that time. I don't see no other questions or anything going on in the chat. You're more than welcome to ask any questions having to do with reselling. I got a lot of videos I got to work on. I got them all on a hard drive ready to go. I just got to edit them. All right, there's Jennifer's link. She never drops her own links. So there's her link to her YouTube channel. This is her Etsy store. And here is her Buy Her a Milkshake. If you haven't checked it out, check those stores out for the stuff that, because remember, Father's Day is coming right on the corner. It'll be here before you know it. And I do have another announcement I'm going to be making. What's up, Patrick? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, there's the link to come on up if anybody would like to come on up. Currently at the what? Good. Currently in Detroit Airport on business. Hope to hit the thrift store. I hear that. That's one thing about when you're traveling. You can always do that. Make time for that. I know I do. And I got everything processed from this weekend for the garage sales. I've already put a video together. I basically did a lot of comping, drafting, ready to go on either platform or for auction. I have 1, 2, 3 more items up, but one of them is going to be my personal use for my quilting room, and the other one's going to be for the auction, online auction. So I processed it all already. Everything I got this weekend. And I'll already make a video on it to kind of show what I got and compare what I paid for it to pick on what I might potentially make in profit. So I can put that video together. Yesterday I did price up some of the jewelry from Sarah Coventry that I got from the one garage sale citywide this weekend. That one set of the necklace, bracelet, and earring, clip-on earring set. I found one through Google Lens with all 3. But in eBay, Etsy, and Mercari, I can only find one, either the brooch or the brooch and the earrings, but cannot find a bracelet. So when I Google Lensed it, it came up for $145 to $184. So you know where that's going listed online. Although I'm thinking about putting it in my antique booth. Because I do really well with jewelry in my antique booth. So that might be where that goes. Because that's from 1975. I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of going online. So we'll see. I love Sarah Coventry jewelry. All right, so if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask away in the chat. And if you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. Please make sure to have your camera and your mic on so they can recognize you. And I can verify that it is you before you come in on the screen. Also, mark your calendar. Somebody asked me yesterday, and I forgot to say it yesterday on the morning show yesterday. This month, May 23rd, is the day that we're going to do a celebration of this channel and all my channels being returned. Yes, it was a great find. And the other one's gone from $68 because I couldn't find on the second one with the blue and pearls and the filigree bracelet and the ring. I can only find the bracelet. I could not find the bracelet and a ring, or I can find a bracelet and a pair of clip-on earrings. But evidently they used to sell those in sets, and then for some reason people have been separating them and selling them and parting them out. So it's hard to find the sets again. I am debating getting a booth, but what are the positives and negatives? Well, the positives is it's free depending on where you go. The free thing about it is you basically, for me, I don't have to sit there and watch it. It is a storefront kind of thing. I do have two booths. I have one that's a glass case. I have just went there this past week, and I filled up my glass case a lot with Fenton, and any kind of glass or any high-end expensive stuff goes in that glass case. And then I have a walk-in booth that's 16 by 10. And that one is like a walk-in. So I have all my shelves along the wall. That one I got to bring some more stuff because that's getting thinned out. So I got to bring some more stuff. But to me, I don't have to pay myself to be there to watch my booth, first of all. I basically just keep filling it up, cleaning it up. I do inventory. I put it on a spreadsheet, get a card, take a picture, and put it in the booth. But the best thing about it is I only pay my booth fee. Whatever they're charging me for my booth is what I pay. Now, some places, like including where I'm at, it depends on the booth. Some booths, if you get an antique booth that has like a door with windows and like a closed-in environment, those are a little bit more because you pay more for the booth fee for the month, but you pay a percentage of credit card fees and you pay a percentage of your sales. But there's not that many of those in the one I'm at. But again, it all depends on your location, what they want from you, and each booth. For me, when I first started, I did a corner bookshelf. Is how I started. And then the more I sold, the more I brought in. And then once they had another booth available that I wanted in the particular area, the busiest part of the area, I was able to get that one because I was already in there. So the good thing about it too is that you get a lot of bulk item stuff. Like I bring a lot of cameras, the big old-fashioned cameras, lamps, sewing machines, which I got to bring one now. I got one ready to go. It's an old Singer in a wooden box case. The bigger things is where you can bring that at. I have to say so far, I always make my rent in plus. So to me, it's a plus. Plus you get to bring a higher end or heavier or bigger things there. That's the good thing about it. The bad thing about it is that I got to do all the work and then bring it there, but that's okay because I do it and I do one trip. Other than that, it's easy and fun. So what did Mark say? The 23rd. Wait, that's going to be a year already, Mark? Sorry to hear that, but wow, that year passed by. Wow. What's up, Chris? Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And there's none other than Ella. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So a booth can be really fun to bring your bigger items, which that's what I do. But also bring a lot of the smaller items and some jewelry. I have multiple different jewelry cases that I use with locks. And I have a little shelf compartment that I put little figurines in it, stuff that's small. And then I hang bigger things up on the walls. I love it, but it's not for everybody. But you got to look at your area, see what they require. Some places, I know when my stepsister and them have theirs, they had to walk the floors, is what they call it, as part of their rent. Some places will charge you a flat rate and then so much on a percentage of the credit card fees that people may pay on your items for your booth, or they may pay you have to pay a percentage of your sales for the month on top of your rent. But if you keep filling it up, you should better make your money and then have them give you a check at the end of the month. Some places even have it electronically, so you can definitely see per day what you sell. Whereas the one I'm at is not that high tech. So I do make an inventory. And then when I get my sheet for the end of the month, when I pay out the last month or close out the last month and get my check, I will come in and mark everything that's sold and when it's sold, so I can keep track of how long it took to sell in my booth and what's selling and what's not. Wow, more subs when you hit. Wait, what? More subs when you gonna hit 50K? Whenever. I'm not even near 50. What you talking about, Craig? I'm not even near 50. Because when I got my channel back, it was only 34. That's a long way to go, Craig. I don't know. That would be nice, but I got a ways to go. Oh, yeah, I got a ways to go. I noticed that one of my videos hit it like since this week. I guess it took a while for my channel to get back in the groove of things, I guess. In the last 48 hours, how to check if someone blocked you on YouTube on your channel is 3,800 views in the last 48 hours. And in the last 28 days was 15,500, but that was only since the 17th of views. 15,500. Good morning, Glamours. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for the email last night. I'm looking forward to it. Norma K, hello, good morning, and welcome. Still a lot of new subs in a short time. When you be there soon if you keep it up. Yeah, that would be nice. But I think what it has a lot to do with, because when I first got the channel back on the 17th, it was negative like 12. And then as the channel kept doing my lives, it kept showing like a negative 197. And then this weekend, it shot back up to positive. That one video started getting hit. Now, that's the one that I did right before the channel got taken away. And now it's starting to get a lot of views. So that's like almost a month ago. Because when did I do that video? Yeah, because it was right before the video got taken down, the channel. When did I do that video? May 12th, the day before my channel got taken down. So, yeah. And that was a Monday the 12th? No. Anyway, it was either Tuesday or Thursday because I was moving furniture around in here, getting my office redone when Robert called me and asked me about what was wrong with the channel. So, yeah, that was the video right the day before my channel got taken down. Yes, Glamours, we missed you. I wasn't even thinking Mother's Day. She won't be on. I even took a break, stopped, and Herpin went to check and see if you were alive because I was working on that quilt. I figured to get to 100K, it's going to take me about 9 or 10 more years. No, it won't. Let's see here. Had to cancel my mother-in-law's house. Is a lake. Oh, no. I hope they're okay. Yeah, they were showing on the news all that flooding going on. Ugh. That's one thing I don't miss about the South. Every time you turn around, it was flooding. Somebody was saying that Baton Rouge got hit hard last night. She had a shower scheduled for Sunday. Then Sunday it wasn't on. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was quilting that, cutting off that the stuff to make that quilt. And I realized what time it was. I was like, oh, I got to stop. Take a break. So I went back and finished. It was all right. Yeah. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about reselling, feel free to ask away in the chat. Or if you want to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that. The link is at the top of the chat. And also, don't forget, this Sunday, you will be able to see for the first time on an auction with Mark and Mike, Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale this weekend. Randy is going to be, not this weekend, on the first Sunday of the month of June. Randy will be her first time being on a live auction with Mark and Mike, Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, and I happen to be the guest on that show as well. I always do the first Sunday of each month, and Randy's going to be there with us. Looking forward to it, because then she will also, speaking of that, June the 4th, I have 3 spots left for the Members Live showcase of Rapid Fire Round, starting at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and 5:30. Those are the 3 slots I have. So if you're interested in being on that show, please make sure to email me which time slot you would like. Either 4:30, 5, or 5:30 is the only 3 slots I have available. And then I'll open up. Once that's done, I'll open up for July. You do have to be a member, but you do not have to be a member to be in the chat or to purchase. And have fun with it, the chat, when we are live. Let's see. I figured out to get to 1K, it's going to take me. I thought we already read that. Did I go back up again? How did that happen? Oh, I know why, because I went to look for Randy. On the 2nd, yeah. I'll be there as well, because I'm always the first Sunday of each month with Mark and Mike. And Glamours has got a special event coming up next month as well. I believe. Did you get enough? Are we still doing that one, Glamours? That should be Friday the 7th? June the 7th? So wait, Glamours, you got flooded out too? All right. Michael says, Johnny, the quilt kit is out of print for Monopoly, but what you're looking for is Hasbro Monopoly board game. Oh, really? Well, I'm going to have to check that out, because that's the number I need for the kit, because all the kits have a number. Let me scroll back up a little bit. There we go. Thank you, Michael. I will look that up. Thank you, Mark. Michael's got the link right there, the print. So yeah, sometimes when they're out of print like that, you should be okay, but I need to look it up. I'm gonna find it. Oh, thank you, Michael. Have 2 slots left. Oh, that's right. On the what Monday is that on? The 20th? Yep. This Monday coming on the 20th. If you were interested in wanting to be part of the community auction that Ella does, she's got 2 spots left, and it's going to be on the 20th. And she's got 2 slots left, and that's going to go from 1:30 to 6. That's this Monday coming. So if you want to be part of it, you got to go to her community tab on her channel. Leave her a comment saying you're interested. Then you do have to email her thereafter, giving her a time slot that you would like to be available for, that you can do. You may want to give her 2 or 3 choices in case if one of those are already taken and there is one available, she'll let you know. But it's very important that you leave her a comment on the community tab under that post. Then email her after you have made your comment on the post. Email her 2 to 3 time slots that you would be interested in doing and being part of it. And she'll get back with you. Yeah, we sure are going on 2nd annual. Yep, the 2nd annual. That's right. On the June the 7th. Let's see. I don't know. I was just kidding because what Johnny said. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was wondering why he said, okay, yeah. It was it wasn't her. Mark, you see what you got going on there? I think that's her email. I'm not sure whose email. But yeah, you got to email her after. I think that's her email. Hello, Mia. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Left time slots are 1:30 and 6. Oh, okay. So that's your 2 time slots, either 1:30 or 6. I don't have an email, but I do have. Okay. Ella, you're welcome, Ella. Ephemeral. Yes, indeed. So back at the on mark your calendars for May 23rd. That's going to be the day that I will be sending out this weekend a special invite for next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next. I will be doing the celebration of my channel's coming back, and it'll be from 10:30 to about 6 o'clock ish. All of those that are members of the channel or have been a co-host with me will get their invites first. Then after that, I will drop the link in the chat like I do in the morning show, and you will be able to come on and we talk about what the channel means to you. We will be playing a little bit of bingo here and there. I already spoke to Mark. And speaking of Mark, he just popped into the back. He must have heard his ears ringing because I was just going to talk about him, and there he is.
Can't get anything past me.
Nope.
Hey, if you're talking about me, you're leaving somebody else alone.
That's right. So what we're going to do is we'll definitely be doing some bingo games here and there. Everybody who would like to come on and talk about what maybe the channel means to you because I got it back. And thank each and every one of y'all. And it's going to be more of a celebration, some giveaways, some moon pies, and that kind of stuff. So the cake is going to be more of moon pies. We're having cake for celebration. You can have any cake you want. You just got to buy it yourself. It's BOYC. Bring your own cake. So yeah, that's going to be the 23rd, which is next Thursday. So I will be sending out invites with the link once I set the show up. I still got to create my thumbnail. I haven't done that yet.
What?
On it. Oh, Mark. You know how I've been doing, what I've been doing and working and getting quilting done and sewing and and my still normal household things. I got
you know what? You need to have a list.
I do. Yes, right. If you have your cake, you can eat it too. You're right about that, Craig. Let's see. That's the classic. There it is right there. Look, Jennifer's already got it dropped in. So save the date.
Please.
That's right. Bring your own cake. So, Mark, that's something going on today, isn't there? And then we're going to need to see if anybody has checked to see if you are still subscribed to Mark and Mike, two old guys, vintage and resale, because we want to make sure we're still at 987. I say we because I'm still checking, but it's not me. It's Mark and Mike. So tell everybody what you got going on and how they can sign up for it if ever they want to come on in, and somebody that might be new that want to be part of that show you're doing today.
Today is the Friend Selling with Friends that Janice and I, it was actually her idea and I jumped on board, and yeah, we're having a blast.
All aboard.
It's the Friend Selling with Friends. We are taking names for October. Who says I have to order one, Mark?
He's talking to the other Mark.
Oh, okay. And you need to be subscribed for at least 5 minutes. We're trying to keep the bots out. And that's today at a quarter. Well, let's see, it's 11:45 Central, so that's going to be 12:45 Eastern.
Yep.
I have to think about this. Still. Anyway, we have quite a few. To give you an idea, if I can find my list. Hey, I found my list. We've got Tooch, Anne-Marie Vogley, Gina, Southern Siren Vintage, Nails Jamie B, Denise's Magical Emporium, Sandy Spiff 50, Sabrina with Simon Says Let's Make a Deal, Pee-wee's Treasures, and we have a new person, Karen Harder, that I have not met yet. Yeah, Michael, this show is a lot of work, but it is so much fun just to interact with other resellers and to see what everybody brings. So yeah, next month it will be on Janice's channel. You can reach out to me, twooldguysvintage@gmail.com, or Janine's, if you know her, or if you don't, Janine's at Verizon.net. What is the return policy when you sell a friend?
Yeah, that's Mark and Mike. When they first started, Mike could only say friends selling friends. He could never say friends selling with friends. I also want to mention too, for the 23rd, I will be putting the subscriber mode on. Right now, I haven't been doing it since I got the channel back. But on the 23rd, I will be setting it for 2 hours. Only because I don't want just anybody coming in thinking they can enjoy and enter into the giveaways. So, yeah, please share that out and let everybody know they must be subscribed 2 hours prior to that show. And I'll be talking about it more and more as it gets closer. And that'll be starting on the 23rd of this month when I do that show. It will only be on that show for now, at least for 2 hours, because a lot of times you get a lot of people that never came to the channel before. So
yeah,
I just want to make sure I do that.
Landshark, it depends on who you're trying to buy or sell.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, D.
Hello, Miss D. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Did you get a chance to see the post I put on Facebook with the wall hanging I'm making for Miss D?
We had this discussion yesterday.
With Miss D?
Hmm?
With Miss Creations by D? I'm talking
You're
Miss D.
asking her?
Creations by D, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I
some
saw
of that
it.
fabric
It's beautiful.
used for the stuff I made from her, I bought from her auction, used for that quilt.
Oh.
Bought it from her on her auction.
Okay.
The animals, the goats, and all the animal prints, I bought that from her. Yeah. I needed it to do that wall hanging. Grandpa says absolutely no returns. Exactly. No returns. Nope. Don't take them back. Just like when you take the trash out to the road, do you take it back in your house? No. No returns. Return to sender? Nope, not here. No. If it's gone, it's gone. She's got an auction coming up. Is it today or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. I saw. Is it tomorrow you're doing your 11 o'clock? I thought I saw the thumbnail for 11 o'clock. Ms. D. Is that tomorrow you're doing a fabric sale? I think it's tomorrow at 11. I think that's what I saw in the thumbnail. Mia saying the same thing.
It happens.
No, I did not call you trash. That's not what I said.
Oh, hold on a second. I'll be back in a minute. I have to show you something that I picked up.
I said it's just like calling it when you take the trash to the road. Do you take it back in your house? No. Angry Artist, did you say my friend? No, I did not say that. LOL. Okay, maybe one or two. No. That's not what I said. I guess I have to go rewind it now, huh? Y'all making me wonder what I said. Glamours. Please don't say. Yeah, but then I do have to watch what I say. I thought I had to do that with around Mark. Please don't sell me. I'm too expensive to keep. So you're too expensive to keep? Okay. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, Glamours. This is for you. It's time for the morning chair dance. Let's switch this conversation. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it. And thank you so much, Glamours. I saw a comment
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll have to dig it out and bring it for the show today.
All right. Randy has a question. Oh, she's making a statement. Now, some jewelry sellers are allowing returns if an item is the wrong size. Amazing how many folks do not know their ring size or their wrist size. Usually what I have a ring sizer that I use right here at my desk at all times. And I have the two sets. One has got a thin band and one has got a wide band. But you're right. A lot of people don't. But a lot of people, depending on the type of weather, it could be bloated from too much liquid, or it could be too hot, or depending on the temperature. One of the things I always recommend, if they don't know their size of their wrist or their ring finger that they want to use to purchase something, get some thread or a string or a piece of yarn, if you have any of that kind of stuff, and basically just measure around your finger, and you don't need to cut it, and then you take and measure it with a measuring tape. That's the easiest way, whether it's your wrist or your fingers. That's what I would recommend. But some people don't know their ring size, and you're right about that. But I've never had anybody ask for a return for a wrong size. I don't know who does that. Interesting. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. My favorite new channel. Robin, bye. However, that is stated at time of sale, but there's do not get a lot of returns that I am aware of. Okay. I never heard of that before. I've never seen it either. Interesting. And I guess it depends on what it is, maybe. But I've never had that happen. So many categories have a paper ring sizer in them. Catalogs. Yes, that's right. They sure do. You know, I remember seeing those. Now that you're saying that. They have sizes that don't have that we don't have to get. Yeah, those are, they have the like in some of those catalogs that you get in the mail, they do have them in there. Well, thank you, Miss D. Yep, I was able to use you, and then I got to use what's left to make some microwave warmers out of them. So that was, I think that's just enough fabric for that I'm gonna be making. So let's see. True, you can also print one form online on free too. Yep, that's true. So there's all kind of ways, and yes, it is tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, Creations by D is doing a fabric sale. She actually purchased a quilting company out, and she's got a lot of fabric and a lot of patterns and a lot of kits. So definitely go check it out. She'll be doing that tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Which is better, Michael catalogs or yes, indeed, Mark. Yes, indeed. I think I have one that's a set right here. I have one also in my antique booth. That way, if they need to use it, they can check it out. I have this one here. And I bought this actually came with the kit that I bought for what was it I bought with this? The jewelry testing, when I first bought my first jewelry testing kit. And it's on a string. I have one just like this at my antique booth that it's only to be used, and it's inside my glass case, not for sale. That way, if they need to, when they go to look at any of the rings I have, they can actually use, and these are all whole and half sizes. But these are all just the one thin band. But that came with the first time I bought the liquid to test jewelry with, and I have one hanging in my booth. That way they can before they buy something, they can try it on. And this thing goes as low as, I don't know who's gonna have a small finger this size. 0. 0.5. 0 and then 1. That's a small finger for a 0.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes all the way up to a size 15. But I have one of these hanging in my antique booth cabinet. Or there's another size I have in here. This is my drawer of tools, but I have all kind of stuff in here. It's like a hard plastic. All right, it must be up in my jewelry box. Oh, that may be the one. Yeah, I got to look for it. I do have another set, but it's plastic, wide and thin band. Also, you can walk into any jewelry store in the counter. Yeah, but if you're in the middle of an auction, and I don't think they have time to go to a store and come back and it still be available. If no one bought it, maybe, but yeah. But yeah, that's just an easy way. And you can always do it yourself too, for your own work, you know, because sometimes we get bloated and we gain weight, we lose weight, weather-wise, it changes. You eat a lot of salt, it bloats you up. You don't drink a lot of water, it thins you out. There's all kind of things. But
Arthritis.
yep, you just never know. So it may not always be accurate. So with that being said, I'm seeing my numbers going down a lot. So what we're going to do is we want to raid, and I haven't seen Silverhair Stacker say anything yet, but it's supposed to be today is on Queen City Picker Tom's channel. I'm not sure if Jennifer saw that, if it is still there or if he is going live. I know they've been switching up with Queen City Picker and Silverhair Stacker Todd. So let's go ahead and check it out and raid their channel for them. Little Debbie's got her video out. We can raid Craig Sunday. Craig goes live on Sundays. When did that start? I don't know. I don't do lives on Sunday. Johnny sent you an email. Might want to share with chat. Okay. Let me go to my email. I don't see anything for you. All right, here we go. Come on, open up. All right, he sent it. Oh, okay. Here you go. Andrew just sent me this to share with y'all. If y'all want to get this link, there's the link. If you want to get your own printable ring sizer, there it is. And you know what else comes with? If you get one of these, I just thought of that because I saw it in the picture. I have a backup one of these that came with my jewelry test stuff that I bought. Every now and then they'll throw it in for free, so I buy it. When you get one of these to do a ring sizer, it comes with one of these little plastic doohickeys that you can do for you. It's plastic. It's got the different ring sizes on it. And then you basically use it to get your size of your finger. You basically do it on the bottom, and it comes with it for free. I have a backup one just in case, so that's why I still have it in the bag. Man, yep, I have them in metal and plastic, but I have one at each station. Then I got to keep moving them around, but I got it for free. So what? Yeah, it came with something else I bought. But there's the link for the ring sizer. It's a printable chart. It also has the little band like I just showed you. And you basically just either do it on card stock and cut out that little picture. It's up to you. All right. So Jennifer did drop the link. Where it went? Right here. Why does food and eat turn brown? I don't know, Mark. That's something you might want to talk to your doctor about. There's Queen City Picker. Let's go ahead and raid Queen City Picker going live. It should be live going now at this time. LOL got raided by Craig. That makes more sense. Yeah, right. So definitely check out the link. Go rate them and say we sent you. So definitely doesn't work. That's a good reply, Jennifer. All right, so with that being said, like I said before, in each and every show, and if you would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. So as I say before, in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back.